On a hard rock lived two kinds of mushrooms. The yellow mushrooms soaked up the sunlight. The blue mushrooms stayed in the shadows. Year after year passed by, until one day, a blue lightning mushroom was born. It didn't want to spend its whole life in the damp darkness, so it tried to convince its friends to move to the other side of the rock. But the other mushrooms were too afraid of danger and backed down, so the blue mushroom decided to go alone. At that moment, a piece of wood drifted to the edge of the rock. The blue mushroom seized the opportunity. Without hesitation, it jumped onto the wood and began its journey. Suddenly, a huge wave lifted the wood, carrying it straight toward the yellow mushrooms. Though the situation was dangerous, the blue mushroom grabbed the edge of the rock. As it struggled to climb up, a yellow mushroom came over and pushed it off the cliff. The blue mushroom fell back onto the piece of wood, feeling an overwhelming sadness. It returned to its familiar rock. The heartbroken blue mushroom was ready to give up on its dream, but when the sun rose the next day, it saw the yellow mushrooms bathed in sunlight. Their joy and happiness inspired it once again. The blue mushroom refused to give up. It decided to chase its dream once more. Its courage also inspired its friends. The blue mushroom climbed onto the piece of wood again. This time, several companions followed it. They rode a massive wave, sliding from the surface into the water. At that moment, the blue mushroom fell into the water. It thought its life was over, but its companions didn't give up. As it began to sink, they pulled it back onto the wood. The storm revealed more rocks. The blue mushroom seized the chance to jump onto the rocks, but it slipped again. One by one, the other companions tried, and they all slipped down as well. Then, a bolt of lightning struck. The blue mushroom turned yellow. The waves grew even more violent. The piece of wood began to break apart. At that moment, a new yellow mushroom lifted a nearby blue mushroom, using all its strength to fling it onto the opposite rock. Finally, the first blue mushroom landed safely. One by one, the other companions followed. They all reached the bright side, but when a yellow mushroom tried to jump onto the rock, it ran out of strength, collided halfway up, and fell into the sea. Just when everyone thought it had surely lost its life, they discovered more mushrooms underwater. It turned out the two rocks were connected. In that moment, the once blue mushroom stood on the rock again, shining in the sunlight.